Okay, hello everybody. I am barefaced today. I have decided that I'm going to do my own review on the PMD, the personal microderm. Up until quite recently this was only available in the United States, and although I think I probably would have saved some money if I had purchased it through the United States, once it became available here I actually did purchase it with my own money. I am going to make a disclaimer because it seems necessary to do that. I have not been paid to do this review. I genuinely like using the PMD and I have noticed a difference with my skin. I've probably been using it for about 6 weeks now. It is very different. I've never had microdermabrasion done professionally, so I can't compare it, but I think it is well worth the money, or at least it has been for me. It's definitely more expensive to buy it here in Australia than it is to purchase it internationally, but I still don't regret purchasing the system. You actually get quite a reasonable little kit. Not only do you actually get the kit itself, you also get the cleanser, the toner and the moisturiser that is their own formula that I did initially use for probably the first 3 treatments with the PMD. As to the system itself, that's the PMD. It is quite small. You get this cap here, which is the smaller one for the face. You also get this one, which is more for your body, although I have tried this out on my face for larger areas like my cheeks, and it does work well. You get the charger with the cord. I personally think it is a safer idea that it has to be plugged into an outlet, because me personally, I need to be able to see what I'm doing to make sure I'm doing it the right way, and your skin does initially come up red, which also gives you a fairly good indication of the areas you've already gone over. You get a CD with it, which I recommend everybody have a good look at. Read the booklet. It gives you all the information, all the safety information. You get this little one here, which is the white training disc, which I did use first. I tested patches on various different spots on my skin just to see how it would react. So you get the blue, the green and the white training disc. On the CD it does mention the red. You don't get the red. I think you do need to purchase that separately. So these are the smaller ones. Then you also get 2 of the larger ones. You only get 1 of the small green and 1 of the larger green. They recommend you start off with the blue, which is for more sensitive skin, which is exactly what I did. I probably used the blue for about the first 3 treatments and then moved up to the green, and I actually find the green to be suitable for my skin. So you do have to be careful when you're using this system. It's not a toy. I have seen some fairly drastic mistakes people have made, and I did do a lot of research and I did watch a lot of the YouTube people who had purchased the system to make sure that I was 100% comfortable with what I was going to be doing. So I am actually going to give you a very short demonstration, not the whole thing. I am going to use the green. So basically pop it on like that. Start off with the small one and it just screws on like so. Make sure it's on good and tight. This end, just you plug it in and you turn it a quarter of a turn and it's secure. It is safe to be using it on an extension lead. Now, when you turn it on, that's what it sounds like. Don't be surprised if you get a little bit of a shock the first time you use it, because it is abrasive. That's the whole purpose of it. It's microdermabrasion. So what I do is, I hold my skin taut, like that, and you just go up like that. Now, don't be surprised if you don't get a lot of skin coming off on it. That's fine. I go this way on my eyebrows, and it just depends which way you feel comfortable to do your forehead. And you'll hear the suction, which makes you realise when you've actually got it working the way it should be. Now you can see my skin starting to get a little bit red. The nose area is hard to do. I do have it turned off just to show you. Don't stop and really take your time going down. Reasonably quick movements. You can hear it. There's a bit of a suction and a pop when you've got it right. And as you can see, my skin actually already looks pretty normal, because I think my skin's gotten used to having this done. I tend to do it about every 6 to 7 days, which is what it recommends. They do indicate in the booklet that you should try and stay out of the sun the day you've done it, definitely if you can. So I would recommend that you either do it late afternoon or evening to give your skin overnight to recover. The other thing is, obviously you need to be extra scrupulous with your sunscreen. But look, it is a good little system. I have noticed a change on my cheeks, for sure. It hasn't minimised my pores. I still have that orange peel effect here, but I don't think that's necessarily going to go away. That's more age. Obviously you don't do under here with your eyes, but I really haven't come across any areas that I can't do with this. I do have trouble on the nose, and I've spoken to a few girls who have the system and they've all said the same thing. So it's trial and error with the nose, and I can feel spots that I haven't managed to get. But I don't regret getting it. As I said, I wasn't sent this for free. I paid for this with my own money. For me, it's worked, and I think it's working quite well. Having said that, I do have normal to oily skin, and I know there's been a few girls with very dry skin who've said it hasn't worked for them, so I'm not sure the reason why. And obviously I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a skin specialist, but for me with oilier skin, this has worked, and everybody's review that I've had a look at, they've all said the same thing. So that's the PMD. I hope this has been of help to you and that it's been informative. If there's anything else that you would like to ask me about the PMD, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment below or even private message me. I'm fine with that. And I will chat with you again soon. Bye.